Hello, and welcome to this month's Meet the Mayor recap. There were a number of questions about our social district and the expansion of the district that was approved recently. The social district was originally approved in summer of 2023 and went into operation in February of 2024. We took our time implementing it to ensure we had procedures clearly in place for businesses and the public to follow. The original district included 6 blocks of downtown. 40 of the businesses within the district have been participating. This past February, at the request of local businesses and the Heart of Brevard, City Council approved expanding the social district to include 1 more block along West Main Street and 2 blocks on East Main Street. We held a public hearing about the expansion of the social district on February 3, 2025. Before we approved the expansion, we carefully reviewed the impact of the social district and the concerns that were raised by some members of the public last year. One of the initial concerns was that it would increase the number of alcohol-related incidents downtown, specifically underage drinking and DUIs. According to our police records, this has not happened. DUIs have been decreasing over the past 3 years. We had 10 DUIs in 2022, 8 in 2023, and 2 in 2024. We have had no reported incidents of underage drinking within the social district. Our ALE licensed businesses are very diligent about checking identification. Heart of Brevard has tracked the economic impact of the social district, and they report that it has resulted in a positive economic impact of $127,500 from direct beverage sales in just under a year. This does not include the additional benefits of increased foot traffic, tourism, and increased retail activity at other downtown businesses. 68 other municipalities in North Carolina have social districts, and the number continues to increase. Some folks also had questions about our police department and asked about the number of vacancies. We have a total of 5 vacant patrol positions out of 16 right now, and 2 vacant investigator positions out of 5. In addition, we have 1 individual who is currently on military leave. That position is not vacant, but he is not here to work patrol. The 5 vacant patrol positions are a concern, and we are talking with the county right now about a collaborative effort where they help cover patrol during the midnight to 6 a.m. shift until we get the vacant patrol positions filled. Vacancies occur for a number of reasons, including the high cost of living here, lack of affordable housing, better pay offers, desire to change to a different type of work, and dissatisfaction with current job conditions. We have been working to make our police positions more competitive in terms of hiring and retention of officers. We just approved a pay rate adjustment as well as incentive pay for our officers. This new pay scale was briefed at the April 21st council meeting, and the new pay scale can be found in the April 21st, 2025 City Council agenda packet. For example, the new pay scale for a police officer begins at $52,000 as the minimum and goes up to $78,000 as the maximum. For a police sergeant, it is a minimum of $60,000 and a maximum of $90,000. We also recently contracted with the firm Barry Dunn to conduct an organizational and cultural assessment of the police department. Our goal is to look at current conditions, listen to what members of the department have to say, and develop a clear vision of what we want the department to look like in the future. The report will also include specific recommendations for improvement. This assessment will be conducted over the next 6 to 9 months. Results will be periodically briefed at our Public Safety Committee meetings. The final findings and recommendations will be briefed to City Council and the public when completed. There were also questions regarding our police department participation in the North Carolina Law Enforcement Accreditation Program, which was approved by the state in 2023. This program has specific standards and guidelines that participating law enforcement departments must adopt to be certified. These standards have been approved by the Sheriff's Education and Training Standards Commission and the Criminal Justice Education and Standards Commission. Information on these standards can be found on the North Carolina Department of Justice website. Some of the other police departments that have completed the accreditation program are the Black Mountain Police Department, Wilmington Police Department, Roxborough Police Department, and the Brunswick County Sheriff's Office. I am pleased to report that we received a grant of $132,000 from the U.S. Department of Justice to help with our accreditation efforts. There was also a question if Brevard was a sanctuary city. No, Brevard is not a sanctuary city. I encourage folks to actually read the statement we released about law enforcement and immigration. It reiterates the role of local law enforcement and makes it clear that we do not check immigration status when responding to calls for assistance. Immigration and law enforcement are two different functions. If, however, ICE has a signed judicial warrant for a specific individual, then, of course, we will help execute that legal warrant. We also discussed the wooden walkway behind McDonald's and the need for repairs. I am happy to report that Public Works has been out replacing boards. Finally, one member noted there has been an increase in graffiti around town. Our police department is aware of the issue and continues to investigate. If you see someone defacing public or private property with graffiti, please call the police department and report it. Thank you to everyone that came to the April Meet the Mayor meeting. The next meeting is in May 21st, and it will be from 11:30 to 1 p.m. in the Mary C. Jenkins Community Center. I hope to see you there.